Good morning, traders. What's going on? Stockefeller back at it. Watching Mullen today, you guys. This is more of a long-term investing strategy. Even though they are at risk for a reverse split, I still believe that this is a fair value. Do your own due diligence, you guys. But I got my order set at a quarter because the reason why I'm making this video is to show you guys that even though it's low and it's 26 cents, I still put my order at and wait and be patient and let the stock come to you. So basically, we know short's goal is to at least get it to 25 cents, and probably after that 20. I don't. Let's say they can't get to 20, but they get to 25. I could get a good purchase. We got a good bidders, good sized bidders at 26 cents. So this could hold, but the whole thing is it's a little bearish today, you guys. I take advantage of bear days, DCAing for the long run. So I do orders little by little. I'm down. Like full disclosure, I am down on Mullen, down a couple G's, but I'm not looking at it as like that. I'm looking at it for the company's value 10, 15 years from now. Hopefully, if they survive. So it is a risky play, but in life, what I've learned, you guys, I take a lot of risk and do your own due diligence. But what I'm doing is this is how I turned my account really good in the first couple of years. Is doing really good due diligence on a few companies and swinging them for a while. But we are in a bear market, you guys. So the whole point of this video is just to show you guys how you put a limit order. I put it 25.02, just above 25.2, and then let the stock come to you, you guys. I've seen a lot of dumping on the time of sales. So even if it doesn't come to me, you guys, when I look at the daily chart right here, let me show you guys. You see how we were in here and it failed the flag right here. So I'm thinking more than likely it's gonna get to 25 cents, you guys. When in doubt, zoom out. So I'm gonna have my order there. We got support at 21, final bottom support. So hopefully it never gets there, but let's say it does get to a quarter, I'll be getting filled. It is below VWAP today, you guys. Not too much volume, still high on volume, but not too much like some other days. Just gonna sit back and watch for a minute, watch it tape, you guys. Sometimes it is a long video, but if you guys don't do the time, spend time and watching the tape, I don't think it's hard to be a successful trader without knowing level two and the tape, especially if you're day trading. And even when you're swinging, you guys I use day trading strategies when I'm swinging just to get better entries, better exits. Haven't been doing too much videos, you guys. I told you guys I opened a business, so I just hired a new day shift employee. So she's doing pretty good, you guys. So she calls me any minute if there's anything going on. Like I'm gonna put you guys on pause just for a second or something. But yeah, I'm leaving her alone, letting her learn and stuff. So I trained her for a few weeks. So I should be doing more videos now, going back to trading a little more, maybe a little more day trading here and there soon. So they're trying to take the 26 out, you guys. But you see, there's a lot of bidders trying to hold the 26. I don't think they're gonna be able to hold it. Everybody knows at least the goal is 25. In the market, in my old videos, you guys see every 25 cents there's natural resistance, 25, 50, 75, a dollar, just mentally natural resistance. So now we just broke the 26 cents. So we're gonna take a couple stop losses out. You're gonna see some stop losses taken out. Big dump, you guys. 482,000 shares right there. If you caught that. It's forming a little bear flag on the pattern, you guys. Even though Mullen, a lot of people believe in it, you guys, a lot of short sellers are in this, and until they produce some type of revenue to get some more confidence from investors, it's still risky, you guys, very risky. So never put in what you can't afford to lose, like how they say, you guys. Me, I just do a little at a time. You guys, a little at a time for the long run. This is more about a long term, risky kind of future type portfolio thing. Got some fresh coffee, you guys. Yeah, if anybody's in the Chicagoland area, we have a brand new convenience store slash Hopefully liquor coming soon in Chicago. So hit me up, you guys. I got a lot of good stuff over there. Trading could do a lot for you guys. A lot for you guys. You guys can actually take money out and invest in physical businesses, and just in case to have some cash flow. Like right now, like having a business helps me be more patient. Like I don't have to depend on trading as much. I could wait for the best setups, like more. You guys see this for? You guys see all these few orders in front of me. Usually, I wouldn't do this while I'm trading. I'm just like DCAing for the long term. Like, but in trading, I would wait for that test of a quarter at least once or twice. Let me turn off this phone, you guys. Put it on silent. Got like some group chats going on about the market today. Looking a little bearish, you guys. Turn on the little heater I got by my desk. It's a little cold in Chicago too. It's about 45, I believe, the highs. Another 252,000 share seller right there at 25.60. This is more of my long-term investing strategy, you guys. Not really day trading this. If I was day trading, I would be watching probably something else with a little more volatility right now. Okay, so we are at 25.57. Sometimes, like back in the day when I first started trading, I would move my orders a lot, but I learned over the years it's better just to keep it there and wait. We still got a few bidders at 25.7. I don't want it to go too much down, you guys. I just want to teach you guys how to like have no FOMO. Even if it was going up and then I caught a support level, I would either smack the buy right there if it tested it a couple times, or have a little couple orders in there if it holds it a couple times. Always trade, you guys, on upward momentum if you guys are trading. Make sure that all charts are going up, or like how they say trending in your favor. Got a cold blue Red Bull, you guys. put it on ice. This thing's still kind of panicking a little bit. How's the SPY doing? Still a little down for the day. Do have a few buyers coming in. I don't see it holding yet. We need a stronger level 2, you guys, stronger volume. Like if I was trading this, I don't see a good entry yet. Even though it could be, but like that's like a few and far in between. I would just have the news on, you guys, just in case something does pop up. I don't really trade the news too much, but just in case. Are you guys still watching the tape, you guys? We need better buyers on the level 2 for it to go up. See, they're still selling into it, selling into this little tiny spike right here. Big sellers at 43,000 shares. It's possible it could come up to VWAP and test it, but you guys got to look at the bigger trend is on a downtrend, and the little day trend is on kind of on a downtrend. So it would have to cross this little hidden channel. Shorts are gonna probably sell into this channel right now if they see this, if there's any resistance there. If it cracks this channel, we might have the algo switch. We could have a cup and handle. So you want to be more reactive than predictive, really. So it'd be like, if this happens, okay, I'll do this. If this happens, this can happen. If this can happen, it can lead to this. Like, there's multiple scenarios that can happen. You guys don't be like, oh yeah, it's gonna get up here and it's just gonna crack you up and it's gonna go up. Like sometimes, yeah, you're right, but a lot of times we got a big $100,000 buyer. Looks like the algos are flipping, you guys. Sometimes they mess with level 2, you guys, or mess with the tape, pretend like make it pretend like it's about to spike, just so to bring some retail in, just so they could like pull the rug on you. So you gotta be careful. You want to always test once or twice. Like if I was playing this, if I wanted to break the trend and before I wanted to buy it, first of all, I wouldn't kind of buy it on the right day, but sometimes it could build momentum. But if it was one of my plays, I would wait for it to come back, test, and go up again. Like that would be the only way. Like basically building a new hidden channel, setting my risk, of course, probably below this, and having my reward at least 3 to 1, 2.5 or 3 to 1. Still watching the tape, you guys. If you guys are not familiar with the tape, I have multiple videos on how to read the tape. Go through my channel. You will see good videos, live lessons on how to read the tape. Some people call it times and sales, or the tape, which is the same thing. These are the actual transactions going through in the market. A lot of people tell me go look at the dark pools and stuff, but I've been trading for so long, you guys. I look at the dark pools here and there, but it really doesn't affect my trading, really. Here come some sellers at 25.67. Like I said earlier, they're gonna try. Even if it doesn't touch this, you guys, it's even better for them if it never actually gets to that. It's not like an exact touch, but sometimes it is. But most likely, if it doesn't get to that, that's even better because it failed to make a newer high, which is a bearish signal for them. You guys might hear my dog snoring in the background. She's right here. She always has weird dreams and stuff and starts running and stuff. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys' dogs does weird stuff like that. Hey, stop, baby. Relax. Oh, let's see if they try to crack this trend or if they sell it. But by watching the tape, you guys in the level, so you'll kind of see what their moves are. A lot of sellers came in on that. Bulls are trying to crack this trend. You guys turn it positive on the day, and sellers trying to probably sell some more out this line. I could be wrong, but more than likely that's what's happening. There's going to be a fight right here, you guys, at the trend line. Buyers versus sellers right here. That's if this channel works for us, you guys. Let's just say if they're successful with this channel, we'll be able to get filled. If not, it could go the opposite way. We could have another hidden channel going this way, like a V-shaped pattern or however you call it. If it goes that way, so you guys gotta like think about multiple scenarios that could happen, and at the same time watch the tape. Like this could crash this and never get to there, and then touch this, or we can crack above this where a lot of shorts will be underwater, so they'll start covering, causing chain reaction, or maybe buyers come in, or possibly cracking VWAP. If it fails VWAP right here, you guys, like let's say it comes touches VWAP and it fails, it's gonna come right back down again. Or it could come touch VWAP and do a fake on, and come back here again, and possibly hold this channel. So anything could happen in the market, you guys. That's why we try to combine all things. You want to put the odds in your favor, basically, like Mark Miraviani says. So really, you want the odds to stack up in your favor if you want to place a trade, you want to buy or sell. And execution is important, you guys. Always think about how am I going to execute it. What helps me in execution is I visualize it like in the morning. Like let's say it comes here, boom, I press the button. I like basically visualize it before I do it. And then when it comes time to do it, it's like I already did it in my brain. So it helps me just press the button, either one, buy or sell or call loss, however you want to do it. Subscribe my for my to my channel, you guys. For more videos, I'm gonna start hopefully doing it soon. And smack that like for me so we can build this channel. I appreciate all my subscribers, all the likes. Questions, any topics, future topics. You guys already know. Just leave it in the comments. If you guys like I know a lot of traders gave up on trading, but at least keep learning and learning and learning and like do your own due diligence. And one day, like you have to just make it through this like 5 period cycle, I believe. And once you get through 5 years, I think anybody could understand this. Most traders are by the fifth year they're gone. It's only like about maybe 5% traders last. So if you keep like me, I keep having to learn and learn and learn. Okay, what this doesn't work. 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 This. So finally, like something will work for you and work on that strategy, like Bruce Lee says. Like if you're a man that can kick the same kick 1,000 times, so work on one strategy until you master that strategy, you guys. Like I said, I had a Facebook post the other day. I said, please, you guys don't come teach me or my students or any others anything if you at least have 10,000 hours, or either 10 years or 10,000 hours, like to teach us, because you can't start trading during the pandemic and then start like teaching, come and teach people and stuff like that. You really haven't seen anything in the market yet, so you need at least 10,000 hours screen time, or at least 5, 10 years just to know the history, or at least be like 5, 6 years like immersed to get your 10,000 hours out of it. It actually pays off in the long run. Let's see what's gonna happen here. This stock's been beaten up bad, you guys, and they're still trying to beat it up. A lot of people do not trust the CEO of Mullen, even though I think he has good intentions. He's trying to put a good team together. We do have a great team on Mullen. That's why I was like, just like Neo, I called, like, I don't want to say I called, but I was holding Neo since $2, and I made a video about it. If you guys go look in my video library, you'll see. Like, I was purchasing the Neo at $2, 2.50, $3 even. They even added at 5. I think I added more at 10. Even though today it's back to 9.85 and we're all the way to like 9.60. I believe $66 during all that printing. 50,000 share buyer, 923.04. Big sellers, you guys on the tape, huge sellers, most likely short sellers. There's a lot of institutions, you guys. Even though their issues of financing, they kind of finish it. But there's a couple other companies that they still have the toxic financing with. The thing is about short sellers, you guys gotta know it's kind of a good thing when stocks do go up. Like they make them go up faster and harder because they do add to a lot of buying short covering cause massive short squeezes. So sometimes it is good if you're like not planning to day trade to see big size on the short selling, just because like right now I just seen the 147. If we see the stock coming up and you see 147, the same like numbers covering, you can pretty much know that's probably them. They shorted and now they're covering. If you're paying attention to the tape, Mullen has such a huge, a lot of shares. You guys like billions in shares. I'm not sure exactly the number, but I believe it's five. I don't want to be off. 500. It's a lot of billions of shares. Um, so it's hard to move the needle on this, you guys. Not like a low float where we have 10 or 20 million shares and the flow where a big sale like that will take the stock down crazy. It's a huge float, you guys. They're still selling into that little trend line area. That's all my screensaver, you guys, on this on for the past few years I have Jesse Livermore's quote where it says oftentimes the best trade is no trade. It was sitting that made me the most money. So basically sitting when you're in a trade, sitting when you're out of trade, sitting when you're waiting for a trade. Let me take this phone call, you guys, 1 second. My fault, you guys, trying to do multiple things at once. I never advise. Like, if I'm trading, I would, like, not take that phone call, but because it's just, like, waiting and being patient. It's more of, like, passive, trading. Like, some people call this, like, filling orders. There's plenty of ways to fill orders. I see one of my videos, like, how to put orders in Thinkorswim or has set up moving averages. Like do pretty good on YouTube. Got like 48,000 views. So I want to make a new one, you guys, because that is a little outdated, but it still works, you guys. I know I was rambling on a bunch of stuff. You guys used to know back then I was like super 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 excited when I found something. So I'll make a new one, you guys, a little more like a little more professional. So stick forward to that big 100,000 share seller at 25.50, you guys. This thing I think is gonna panic to 25 possibly. Don't want to be too predictive, but it looks like it's going there. If it has to get below this trend line, shorts will be adding below this target. At least is they're going to be trying to get to 25 or below. They see the support at 21, so they're going to at least try to get to there the next today or tomorrow. If this thing doesn't go up, let's see how the rest of the market is doing, you guys. The NEO is even down 6% today, you guys. You want to always look at like the same sector type plays. Arc, you guys. Let's look at Arc real fast, you guys. I know I said some of you guys have me on Facebook, but I said it the other day when it was like when it touched this, I said see you guys at 20, and I know it squeezed for a couple days, but I know it's a dead cat bounce, you guys. This is like barely the beginning of the recession. I don't know if it's gonna get to 20, but I like do your own due diligence. But I believe this will touch 30 and possibly 25, even possibly 20 if this recession panics worse, you guys, and if the Fed does some horrible calls like he did lately. So we'll see. But keep an eye on ARK, you guys. It could be a good buy coming up in the future. You guys do your own due diligence. Do not take any of my alerts, but do your own due diligence. It's a possible good buy for the long run. If see where it bottoms at. Not trying to call the bottoms, but you guys want to pay attention to get good entries if you're DCAing for the long run. Let's get back to Mullen, you guys. You guys see this trend failed. It's still kind of holding the outside of this trend. So you guys see, like, okay, they can't get it back below this trend, so could be some consolidation. We'll see if they try again right here. For me to see if they try again, it'll be like huge sales in the red. For me to know that okay, we got finally buyers coming in, I'll say big buyers in the green and big volume coming in right here, and maybe the level two start getting some better bids, better size, better like you'll see it like and also speed. You guys pay attention to that. Like I could still readjust this, you guys. Just let's say, just to like, because where it's not a perfect science, it's not like exact science, right? So it's still, let's say, kind of like some people see it as kind of still in the trend. You guys see that panic right there? I might have to rewind. You guys want to rewind it and learn from that, you guys. So if like how they sold into that, like how I said, like most short sellers are gonna sell into this little downward heading channel. Now, I'm not doing voiceover, you guys. This is live. Like I'm doing this video live. I'm just talking while the stock is going, while we're open. I never did voiceover. I think I did like one time when I accidentally pressed mute. Hopefully this video is recording the sound right now. we did reach a we did make a lower low, which is not good for the stock, but it's good to get a good entry, guys. I don't want to be negative, but if you're DCing, it's pretty cool. Like if I was like buying, like if I was trying to smack the bid, I would just like try to smack the bid right here, 200 shares and 200 shares here, just in case it doesn't get to 25. Like only a couple hundred shares, but it's just like training for patience, like training your mind and training your patient muscle, like every time, and training yourself to follow the plan. Even though like you might miss out and you might not get filled, but like I don't care. I'm following my plan. Like I might miss out, but still I'm following the plan. Which is, if you follow the plan, you'll be more successful than missing out like here and there. I try to talk into simple terms, you guys. I'm not trying to say anybody's like simpler, but a lot of times you'll watch these trading videos. It's like complicated, especially when I first started. It's like real complicated. So I was like, this is just simple stuff. Like, they just make it harder. Like a lot of stuff in finance, you guys, they do it harder on purpose, just so you guys can't understand it. But it's really simple. It's not. I don't want to say it's easy, but if you study and it take a long time, it's not that hard. It's like repetition is the mother of all skills, you guys. So if you guys keep like I've been watching this tape for a long time, like, and the level two and charts, and most likely, like, example, like let's say you've been on the earth for like 30 years, and you're at the beach and you see it getting cloudy, and you see like getting dark, you're like, oh my god, it's about to rain. Like I used to use this example in my old videos. Most likely, like I would leave, get out, like if I felt a little rain, because like most likely every time this happens, it rains. So more than likely, let's just say 70. I'm not like perfect, but more than likely it's probably gonna rain, right? So it's kind of like that in the market where, okay, when I seen this happen so many times, what happens after that? So you guys have to actually experience this stuff happening, or at least watch it. Like I used to like paper trade, but it didn't work out for me because it's not real money. So I just started trading with real money just to learn, like, and learn the practicing your emotions thing, because you really want to kind of become robotic, like I learned from Steven Dux, like back in the day, like to take a loss, just close your eyes and hit, just take it, just some, like I used to like yell, like I was telling my girlfriend this morning, like I close my eyes and be like, I couldn't take it, and who cares? Like I'd rather do that than make that loss, like a $500 loss or $1,000 or $2,000 loss. It's better to stick to the plan, you guys. We got big buyers coming in at 25.32, you guys. I think we're gonna have a lot of buyers. I could be wrong, but if it gets to a quarter area. You want to get, like, let's say I put my 25.02 just to get touches 25. Sometimes it has to go through 25, you guys, to get filled. So you guys gotta want to pay attention to the bid and the ask too at the same time. People are talking about they might dilute the stock, they might, but my strategy, you guys, is like little by little over a long term of time. If hopefully if they make it through this bear market and they follow the plan, we got some big buyers coming in, you guys. We'll see. Could be a fake out. A lot of times you'll see these institutions come together and like buy together or sell together. There's a word for it. I just can't think of it, but there's a word for it. Which should be illegal, like an illegal practice. I think it is illegal, but they still do it. Now we got this new support right here, you guys. It's like 25.19. Today's support, but we'll see if it holds. All right, we still have buyers and sellers fighting over the area. 2536. If you're still here, you guys, like, you know how they say, do what you love. Like, I could sit, like, every time I want to leave to work the market, like, or to go open for my work and stuff and come back, like, the market, like, keeps calling me. So you got to do what you love. If you do what you love, like, this is like a magnet. Like, if you don't, if, like, after a while, it becomes like something you love. Like if you don't get it at first, once you finally get it, you're like, ah, like I don't know, I don't think there's ever an aha moment, but there's so many aha moments in trading where you think you finally got it, then a year later you realize, oh, now I got it. Then a year later you realize, okay, now I got it. Then another year later, okay, now I got it. It's like, just remember, never stop learning. Always be a student, you guys. Even if you're a teacher, you should be a student. 25, 35. I still think we're gonna get filled in my area, you guys. You got to think about like how they're thinking, both sides, you guys. Sometimes you gotta let them have it, like bears, like bulls, like, okay, give up, let them take it to 25, and once it gets to 25, it's like bull's turn. It's like my turn, your turn. My It sounds kindergarten, like I said before, but sometimes it is like that. Just keep it simpler on yourself. It's like less stressful, less headache. It's like the more you know, like Mark Douglas says, the more you know about trading, this doesn't mean you're gonna be successful. It's like really like the simpler your plan is, and the less difficult you make your plan, make it easier for yourself and automate it. It's just like a simpler thing. Just be like, okay, I'm gonna risk this to make that. And I know you got to there's so many due diligence before that, but the most important thing is follow the plan. I've been saying for years, plan the trade, trade the plan, plan. Because I that's the only time I see myself successful is when I plan the trade. In later years after that, when you know you're more of a discretionary trader and that's your style, that's different. But in the beginning, at least you guys, or like even if you're discretionary, you should have a plan right away for it. But always, like I say, plan the trade, trade the plan. Remember that, you guys. I have that right now stuck on my business cards all over my computer. It says plan the trade, trade the plan, plan the trade, trade the plan, like everywhere. Constant reminder, you guys, because we are human, you guys. That fight or flight will kick in. Your ego will kick in, especially if you're a man. Your ego will kick in. You don't want to take that loss. You double down. Now it's a bigger loss, and sometimes you'll win, but eventually all it takes is one. You guys to blow up. Trust me, take it from experience. I had $27,000 losses, $30,000, $40,000 losses in a day. So just from being stupid, like not following the plan. If I would have followed the plan, it would have been like a 2K loss or a 3K loss. Just doubling and doubling. Like, it's horrible, you guys. It's like a spiral. So like I forgot what trader. Losers. I think it's Mark again. Mark McGrath. Only losers average losers. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to say anyone's loser, but I even like think about that. Like, losers average losers, and I have that sign next to me. Like, you really want to average your winners. This is like, I'm averaging this because this is not like a trade. This is more of a long term thing. Hopefully it's getting next to our fill area, you guys. Now we're at 25.12. My order's at 25.02. 25.14. New low, you guys, for the day. Not good. But it's good to get filled if you're DCAing. Excuse me. 2508. Not too many buyers there. Not too many sellers on the ask. More sellers on in the tape. 2503. We should be getting filled in the next few seconds, you guys. There's a lot of people who believe some of these companies are taking it down and then purchasing it for cheap, which what Isuzu was doing. I wouldn't be surprised if they were, you guys. Should be getting filled soon. Just a few more bidders in front of us. Boom, big seller on the ass, 2503, you guys. Boom, you guys, 100 shares so far filled. Boom, we got a couple shares left. And that's how you guys have patience and let the trades come to you guys. You know what I'm saying? This is my long-term strategy, you guys. It's not like it tested and I waited and I'm trading, but I don't advise this strategy like for trading or something like that. In trading, you want to make sure kind of it tests first, you guys, before you catch a falling knife. Any questions? Leave in the comments, you guys. You guys are still here. Give that video a like. Still doing one-on-one free coaching sessions. I'm sorry if I missed you, guys. I've been busy for the past few months, but I'll still give you one session, you guys, just to help out here and there. So, mytradecoach23@gmail.com. If anybody wants to give this video a like, leave a comment, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. What's the motto? Plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out.